Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Jerry, aka One Frugal Introvert. I get paid on a monthly basis, but I budget weekly, and I'm learning how to both manage my money and how to make more of it. So happy Thursday, y'all. I hope y'all are doing well today. It is officially June, so I cannot believe that it is already June. This year is flying by. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a recap of my paycheck budget for May 22nd through the 31st. I'm gonna go over my no spends. So if you're interested in seeing me do that, then stay tuned. But before we hop into this video, please be sure to like it, comment down below, subscribe, and share if you care. So I do wanna acknowledge three lovely ladies here in the budgeting community. And the first shout out is gonna be Jessica over at Jessie C Envelopes. She is super sweet. She mainly does cash stuffing and savings challenges videos on her channel. She also has her own Etsy shop and her own website, Jessie C Envelopes. So go over and check her out, watch her videos, like, comment. She did just get to 400 subscribers, and go over to her website and her Etsy page and check her out and support her as well. So I will have her listed down below in the description box, along with her Etsy and her personal website. The second shout out is gonna be Elba over at Unique Life. Elba is also super sweet. I love Elba. And she also does budgeting, cash stuffings, savings challenge videos, things of that nature. She also just recently opened up her own Etsy shop as well. I believe it's called Unique Finds by Beta 28. So I will leave it down below in the description box, along with a link to her YouTube channel as well. But go and check her out. I think she also hit 400 or 350 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. I know that she and Jessie are doing a collab giveaway, but I think she hit 350, if I'm not mistaken. But go over and check her out. Let her know that I sent you. And the last shout out that I want to give to is Tasha over at Mind Your Money. So Tasha is amazing. So I believe she and her family are currently debt free, if I'm not mistaken. And she does a lot of budgeting videos, tracking her expenses, along with cash stuffing videos as well. And she's super organized when it comes to tracking her expenses. And she really goes in depth about how her family is going about becoming financially independent. So definitely go and check her out. I will leave her YouTube down below in the description box as well. She also has her own website, tashaloveslife.com, and she has a book. So your girl is doing big things out here. So go over and check her out. Let her know that I sent you over. So now let's go ahead and hop into this video. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, this is the paycheck budget for May 22nd through the 31st. So for my income, I did have $178.81 budgeted. That was the actual amount that I had, so I didn't get any additional income. My expenses, I budgeted them out to be $177.35, which would have left me with $1.46 that I would have just left in my bank account for my buffer. But as you can see, my actual expenses were $268.78, so I was way over budget. And so I actually was over budget by $89.97. So I have to do some serious unstuffing so that I can repay myself for a lot of the unexpected expenses that I had, as well as some of the expected expenses. So as far as my bills, my HP ink did come out on the 31st for $435. And then my cash envelopes, I budgeted $30 for groceries, but I did go over and I spent $43.70. I budgeted $50 for gas and I spent $74.45. So I usually don't really go too much over gas, and I usually can get away with like budgeting $60 for the entire month. But I did end up going to visit my family twice this month, which is kind of rare for me. So that's why I went over so much with the gas. And then I did budget $15 for miscellaneous, but I spent $68.28. So as far as my budgeted expenses, I did budget $95 for my envelopes for the week, but I spent $186.43. And then I'm going to go into my happy planner, and then you'll see exactly what I spent. So as you can see here, I did not save or invest anything, but as far as my sinking funds, I did budget and I stuffed the $78. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys in just a bit. So we're going to be starting over here. So on Sunday the 22nd, I purchased some items for the giveaway that I'm planning for my 1K giveaway, and I spent $31.93, and that was over at Jessica's website, jessiecenvelopes.com. So I do need to reimburse myself for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out of my YouTube envelope. Now I don't exactly have enough to cover the almost $32. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take everything out of the YouTube envelope, and then I'm gonna take everything out of my gifts envelope. And that is going to equal up to the $32, almost $32 for the giveaway. So let me go ahead and pull out my YouTube envelope, which is right here. And I currently have $22 in here, and I'm gonna take out everything that's in here. So 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. And then we're gonna go to gifts, which I believe is in here. Yeah. And we're gonna take out the $9 that's in here. So 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I now have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, and 31. So not quite the $31.93, but this is close enough. So I'm just gonna stick this over to the side, and we'll check this off because this is taken care of. Okay, so gas, I budgeted $50 and I spent $43.04. So that was under the $50, so that's taken care of. Shein, so I did purchase a couple of things from Shein, and that was $20.49. So I'm gonna pull that from clothes and accessories, which is here. And then while we're doing clothes and accessories, I'm also gonna go ahead and skip down here to the 29th because I did purchase some stuff from Walmart. So that was $28.16. So if we add those two together, that's gonna give me $48.65. I'm gonna round that up to $49. So I know I have enough to take out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and check these two off. And so what I say, $49. So I'm gonna round that up to 50. I'm gonna take out this 50, and then I'm gonna add a 1 back in here. Okay, so now I have 20, 24, 24, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27, $28 left over. So let's put that back. And so that's done. So we're gonna sit this here. And so this particular envelope has prop money in it. If you're new, most of my envelopes have prop money in it, with the exception of like 4 of them that have real cash, because I dip into those a little bit more often. So I'm just gonna end up transferring this 50 from my Ally Bank account to Bank of America, which is my primary bank, so that I can pay off my credit card, because I do use my credit card for the majority of my purchases. It's very rare that I actually use cash or even my debit card. I always use my credit card because I like to get a lot of reward points and cash back. And then usually what I'll do is I'll use all of the cash back at the end of the year for Christmas presents. And I just pay off the balance in full every single month. Okay, so the 24th, which was a Tuesday, that was no spend day. The 25th, which was Wednesday, Walgreens, I bought a bottle of wine that was $6.53. I did budget $15 for miscellaneous, so that was covered, so I'm gonna check that off. Taxes, so I did have to pay my my car taxes. That was $78.14. So that is in this binder, and that's Uncle Sam. So we're gonna round that down to 78. So 50, 60, 70, 75, 77, 79. So we're just gonna take the 79 out and then put $1 back in here. Okay, so I have 10, oh my God, these bills stick together so bad. All right, so 10, 20, 30, 35, $36 left over. All right, let's just count this up just to make sure that this is what I need. So 50, 60, 70, 75, $77, $79. So we're gonna stick that over here. Okay, so that's done. Next up is groceries, and I did spend $17.39 on Friday the 27th. So like I mentioned, I did budget $30 initially for groceries, so this is covered. And then AutoZone, I had to get some new windshield wipers. So that was $58.84. We're gonna round that up to $59 and take that out of car maintenance, which is, I think in here, yeah. So let me take out 59. So we've got 50, 70. Nope, we don't need that much. 50. We're just gonna take out 60 and put $1 back in here. Okay. So we've got 100, 120, 40, 42, 44, 45. So 145, and then we've got the 60 right here. Thank God for these sinking funds, y'all. Okay, so check that off. The 28th, which was Saturday, that was a no spend day. The 29th, we already did close. Gas was $31.41. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna have to start pulling from other envelopes that are not specific to the transactions. So let me get my calculator out, because this is where I started actually going over budget. So I'm gonna skip here for a second on the 31st. HP Ink, that was a budgeted bill. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off because that was budgeted. Okay, so $31.41. I only budgeted $50 for gas. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add $31.41 plus the $43.04, because I want to see how much. Okay, well, $74.45, right? Minus 50, which is what I budgeted. So I was over by $24.45. So I'm gonna write this down real quick. So gas was $24.45. So I need to pull this $24.45 from somewhere. We'll come back to that. So miscellaneous, as you can see, miscellaneous is usually highlighted in pink. So I've got a lot of pink here, and I only budgeted 15 for the week for miscellaneous. So as far as my miscellaneous, I spent $68.28. So let's take $68.28 minus the 15 that I budgeted. So I need to pull $53.28 from somewhere, because I spent $6.12 for some miscellaneous items. I can't even remember where I got them from, to be honest. And that was on Sunday the 29th. I went to Target and I purchased some planters. That was $15.09. I bought some stuff for my garden. That was $23.54, like some potting soil and stuff and some fertilizer. And then I went to Bahama Breeze on the 31st and spent $17. So all that equaled up to the $68.28. So now I've got to take out $53.28 from somewhere. So I'm going to write that down here. So miscellaneous, $53.28. And then groceries, I went over budget in that as well. So for the groceries, I'm over budget by $13.90 because I spent $43.70 total. I spent $26.31 on this day. So groceries, let's write that down. So $13.70. So let's add that up. So $53.28 plus $24.45 plus $13.70. So I need to get $91.43 from somewhere. So let's figure out where that's gonna come from. Okay, so I should have $10 in my Jerry envelope. And yeah, it's back here. Okay, yeah, so I have $10 in my Jerry envelope. So now I need, let's go ahead and just subtract the 10. So now I need $81.43. So let's see where else we can take from. I certainly don't touch medical. I could take from hair. We'll come back to this one. There's nothing in here. I'm not gonna take anything else out of clothes and accessories because I am going to be buying some more stuff, so I need this money. Nothing left in YouTube. I do not touch car insurance or subscriptions. So this binder is done. So let's go to this binder. Car maintenance, I do not touch unless it's for car maintenance. There's nothing in gifts. I could do electronics or a new whip, but I'm saving up. I think I'm gonna buy a camera, so I don't wanna touch that. And then new whip, I don't really wanna touch that either. I don't want to touch Uncle Sam. Definitely not my emergency fund or debt or home. So y'all, I'm kind of like in a dilemma here because I don't want to touch any of these envelopes. Let's go to the savings challenges because I might need to pull from the savings challenges, y'all. Even though I don't want to, but I might have to. Okay, we're not going to touch Christmas. I think I might pull from Shots Fired. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna pull from the Beat Inflation Savings Challenge. I know, this is supposed to go towards an extra debt payment, but hear me out. So this technically will be going towards an extra debt payment, I guess, because I'm using this to pay off my credit card, which would be a debt if I can't pay it off. So I'm gonna take everything out of here and apply this to my credit card. So I have 20, 30, 35, 37, 39, 40, 41, $42. So I've got $42 right here. And I need $39.43. So what I'm gonna do now is take the rest of that from Shots Fired. Because I'm really not in a rush to buy a gun right now. So I'm gonna take the rest of it from Shots Fired. So what I said I need, $39.43. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 37. Let me take this 50 out of here and get change. So 50, we're gonna round it up to 40 and just put a 10 back in here. So now I have 100, 120, 30, 35, 40, 42. All right, so I didn't really want to touch any of these, but that's what this money is here for. It's here for you to use it. So I'm gonna use it. So let me get all this straightened out so I can see exactly how much I've unstuffed and how much I'm gonna be transferring and taking back to the bank. So I've got 50, 100, 150, 170, 80, 90, 200, 210, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, 230, 231. So 231 right here. plus 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So I've unstuffed $272 from my sinking funds. So I can pretty much go ahead and check all these off because I was able to find the money from different places to cover them. All right. So that was it for this video, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it in the future. Comment down below if you have any questions about anything, and I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe, be blessed, and until next time, peace.